Hi folks, Dennis Cecil here with Barrington Shores Real Estate. You're wondering what the heck's going on with that visual. Well, we're coming up on Lake Barrington Shores, commonly known as LBS. I'm going to give you a video tour of the inside of the subdivision. It's almost 1,400 units. It's a totally secure lifestyle. They've got a 24-hour security process, car rolling through the area from time to time, and then a security guard at the main gate, which is the only way that guests can enter, and we're about to do that. You can see cars passing me on the left. We're about to turn in here. Here we go. And there you see the sign, Lake Barrington Shores. And ahead you'll see a number of cars waiting to get into Lake Barrington Shores. We're at the main entrance. It's secured by a guard 24 hours a day. There are other entrances that you can take into Lake Barrington Shores as long as you are a homeowner and have been given the transponder that all homeowners possess. It allows you into an additional 4 gates surrounding the whole complex here, which is, as I told you, almost 1,400 units. They're all multiple family. There are no single family homes in here. They're townhomes, condominiums, manor homes, etc. We're going to be going to a location at the total other end of this complex. And I'll show you that you'll notice a gate when we get to that other end that the homeowners can use when they come in here. You'll have to let me get through the gate. I'll tell the guard where we're going, and then you'll have some idea of what we're doing. Hold on one moment. One of the visual attractions of Lake Barrington Shores is a beautiful water fountain here at the entrance. There's a sign telling you where you're going. You're going to the lodge or the marina. They have a marina here. You'll notice a variety of streets, of structures. There was a time when every structure was the same color. Now various members have the option to there are, like, I believe 13 different condominium associations. Speed limit through here is 30 miles an hour, and they don't mess around. But anyhow, there are 13 condominium associations, and now they're allowed, each individual condominium association can choose the color of its member homes or townhomes or whatever the complex may dictate. You notice a difference between a chocolate brown section there and then a kind of a lighter grayish brown section. We're coming up on the main clubhouse, which houses meeting rooms. It has an exercise room. They have 2 swimming pools here. One is indoor pool and the second is an outdoor pool. Most everything we're going to find is on the right hand side. You see this is the main entrance for cars to pull up to the lodge, rec center here. On your right you can see there's a pedestrian crossing here that leads down to the marina. It'll be down on your left along with the outdoor pool that you can see from there. You can't see it on my left, but there is a gate here that members can access, and anyone can get out of these gates. I'll demonstrate that to you later when I exit this location. These are the last townhomes that were built on the complex. Here's the lake. This is the main lake. I believe it's 5 acres. There's a marina down there, and in addition you have the lake itself, which is sizable. Shoreline here. You notice the fence and the trees. This is a beautifully kept place too. The landscaping of the common areas is quite exceptional, and it's well maintained. They have their own water supplies here. I'm going to take you into the golf course, which is the parking lot anyhow, which is not, you're not a member automatically, and it is open to the public, but this is the golf club, the Lake Barrington Shores Golf Club. We'll go into the parking area, and you'll see on your right-hand side here the clubhouse itself. Obviously, we're looking at it in the winter months. This is January, and so you're not seeing too many golfers out here. In fact, you're not seeing any. It's a little too nippy for the boys to be out on the golf course, but it is within the confines of Lake Barrington Shores, and so as a result, it's very convenient. The memberships are pretty nominal as private and public courses go in this area. I believe it costs you somewhere in the neighborhood of $500 a year, and then you pay as you go, some $60 or $70 a round. But it's quite attractive if you're a golfer and you want to live in Lake Barrington Shores. You've got your own club right inside the confines. These townhomes, as you can see, they have garages. Some are detached, some are indeed attached. There's the lake. You can see, you get a pretty good idea of how large it is and how long it is. It's a pretty substantial body of water. At the rec center there that we saw earlier, you can indeed access little sailboats, some sunfish, 1- and 2-man boats. You can rent the pontoon boat, which is, you can have a party on it or whatever the case you choose to do, but that is a rented thing. The others are all free. You just have to, reserve them. They have some canoes and kayaks for the benefit of the members. It all comes with your homeowners association. You can jog through this area, obviously, quite safely. There's a walking path that you can use. There goes a runner as we speak. And these are all townhomes all along the lake front, along the lake side of this is Shoreline Drive, and it is indeed on the shoreline. As I mentioned to you earlier, the speed limit in here is 20 miles an hour, and they don't fool around. They charge it. It's $100 or $120 fine. I think I've been hit with it once or twice. You go down Oak Hill. I'm getting a listing in off of Oak Hill on Bluff Court. It's one of the larger units in Lake Barrington Shores, commonly known as LBS. You can see the trash pickup was today. It's a holiday pickup because normally it's on a Wednesday, but today they had to put it off because of New Year's. As you can guess, we're traveling through here on January 2nd. There's the access. You can see one of the garages wide open there. They watch your speed pretty carefully. You can see we're well under the limit. But trust me, they find you. They find the homeowner that you visited, and that's how they get their dough from you. They charge the homeowner, and then the homeowner says, "Denny, you owe me $120, whatever it may have been." You notice the different colors here between these two complexes. One of them is in one condominium association, and then the other, the different color, is in a second condominium. There, as I told you earlier, there are 14 of them, or 13, I believe 13. They're the ones who determine, for example, the trash pickup, who's going to get that contract, the landscaping pickup, and it changes from time to time. For a long time, Groot was in here. Now I think it's LRS, or New Kids in Town, and I'm sure they came up with an attractive lower price than the homeowners were paying earlier. The homeowners association fees are kind of pricey in here, but the amenities are pretty extensive. So you get cable TV as part of that. You get your, I believe, your water, your landscaping, obviously, and the exterior maintenance is also covered in that homeowners association. The owners are responsible for windows and decks and their doors, but as far as the rest of it, the structure itself, the painting and roofs, those are all part of the association's responsibility, and they do a good job of policing it. And you'll see that most of the homes in here now have shingles. In the past, they had wood shingles, cedar planks were the roofing of choice. You can see, indeed, the landscaping is quite extensive and quite attractive. The one that I'm going to list is on a pond. There are several ponds that you find in Lake Barrington Shores. The mail is delivered to a specific area. That we just drove by one mailbox here. There are several on either side of the roadway. Once again, this is one of the main highways, or the main streets through Lake Barrington Shores. It's called Shoreline. You can see the different colors here, the kind of a tan, and then that immediately goes into a kind of a misty green. No parking on this side of the street. The mailboxes will be coming up, I believe, on some. Here's one right here. That you see, that's where the mail is delivered, and then you have your own mailbox key, and you have a little bit of distance to walk. Now we're going to exit the whole process here at the almost the other end of the of Lake Barrington Shores, and I'll show you that each we can always exit. Any guest can exit at these various gates, but